some tech cards, lady. Give me some tech cards. Also search some heal planets. Who wants... Hey, I got a tech card, actually. Who wants to go to Janadine Town? You do. You want to go to Janadine Town.
Oh, these things? Man.
You want to go to Weebfish City. We built Weebfish City on
base
Rocket.
At right now, or is there
yeah.
not a Weebfish there?
There's a there's a city.
No, there is. Yeah.
There's totally a city. That's why I said let's go there.
I'm gonna go back to the farm and upgrade some stuff and.
Oh wait, you need to not be here. I forgot.
Or I'm gonna do it on my ship. That will be easier.
I don't mean to say you don't need to be here. What's your name? Windblade. But at the same time, just stay here.
There we go. We can make things now. I can refine all the shit. I can make a bunch of silicone boards. What do I need to upgrade you?
Oh, and now I think that guy you can sell stuff to the dude. You can sell things to Jeff Bridges.
Good. What does he give you?
That's a good question. Really just disapproving stairs.
10 of those. 20 copper wire.
No, once you finish the second mission, you can get the that guy to do things like instead of upgrading your ship by having crew, he just kind of shows up and says, "Hey, you give me like a lot of money, and I'll upgrade your thing for kind of free."
Wonderful.
And you're like, "Yeah, okay, yeah, I'd like that."
Go talk to him a little bit later then. So I need to make a battery. One battery. There we go. I've got a manipulator now. A manipulator. Ooh, I can make a sheriff's hat, which looks awful. Good God, no thank you. I can make a... Ooh, if I can make 15 sticks of RAM, I can make a Neo Chakram.
Oh right, you're in the high functioning stage that I don't think I ever actually got to.
I think that was a recipe I just found somewhere. Make a titanium machine pistol. That's
where you need to make like copper wire and other really ridiculous things. They're just like, no,
Durasteel assault rifle. Okay. Oh, here's where you get the heating and cooling shit. There it is. Actually, I can make one of those now. The heating EPP.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Go take it to go fun places. It's not where I wanted to go at all.
I need Durasteel for... There's... I'm pretty sure you can make some crazy cool stuff.
Dang it, I kind of wish that the shift button didn't force your thing to one thing and also make you walk. Instead, I'm just kind of slow as all.
You know what I love about you know what I love about wiring games? You always have too much of it. You always have that little bit extra that you didn't use, and you just fucking waste space and time.
You mean like actual wire or
copper wire? There's any game that involves wire, like Minecraft, Redstone.
I don't
Terraria,
think you actually use the. I think that it's only a crafting material with the. When you get that upgrade in the matter manipulator thing for wiring stuff, you just click A to B like kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Well, let's see if it works. Quit closing the doors of my ship, dude. Thank you.
Don't have like 8 doors.
Yeah, I shouldn't have that many. But they'll close the ones that I'm immediately going to use. They wait for me to like wait. See, he just fucking did it again.
Perhaps they're upset that you know. Every day they're sitting there like maybe he's gonna take us on a trip. Like yeah, maybe this might be the day. And you're like, oh hey, I didn't mean to come here and now I have to talk to you.
They refuse to not stand on spikes though. I can't take them places. Here we go, pet station. Used to produce capture pods, healing stations, and other pet-related items. I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna make this just because I haven't seen it before.
I don't need that.
I'm running out of room here, though. But I want to make capture pods so I can go capture some cool, not Pokemon. Legally not Pokemon.
Yeah. I feel like there were other good Pokemon that I got that I was like, this is worth it.
Get a pixel printer. This machine can reorganize pixels into almost any shape. That's kind of cool, I guess. Pixel compressor for storage. Pet station.
Oh, there was that place. We went to a place called Lulu's, which is a really nice restaurant. Actually, I don't think... It wasn't really nice. It was more southern comfort, I suppose.
That's really nice to me, though. That sounds great.
The worst part was that there was a live band, which was okay. Probably my least favorite cover of Santeria I've ever heard. But
now you win
really, how can you? Like,
it's true.
But we were sat right next to them, like,
oh,
and I'm just like, this lady's mic is way too hot, and the band is, all right, but the drums are right there. It's not a great time, and we had to yell at our waiter to get him to know what we had to say, and it's but what made up for it is that, like, it was apparently some sort of also Psyduck Magikarp cluster sat next to like a and a
Pokemon pretty cool,
and a Pokestop on the restaurant. So we were just like, all right, every 5 minutes we get some stuff, and then we get enough to get a Golduck, which is good because I had got a Golduck before that had, like, what was it? It was in like a Walmart parking lot. It kills me because I go, there's a park with a gym near where I live that I can go there, and sometimes I take over the gym. Most times I don't because I'm not good enough and I'm Team Yellow, so it never works.
So nobody's gonna help.
But like when I'm walking around in the park, I'm like, this is the forest area is where I should be finding as many Pokemon as possible. No, you go to the Walmart parking lot, there's like 7 different things. It's like, all right, cool. I found a Golduck in a Walmart parking lot. Level 23.
Yeah.
So pretty solid. Wait,
CP 23 or?
Yeah, CP 23.
Woof. Okay.
Like, this guy taking places, taking names, taking orders, flipping burgers. All around a good time. Yeah. I have started. I think I was able to get lucky and get I think they fixed it where EVs, you used to be able to name them and sort of influence where they were going, with the Sparky, Rainer. I don't think that works anymore. At least like 2 people I know have tried it. One just tonight. I was like, look, its name is Rainer. And I evolve it, and it's a Flareon. Why?
Oh, that's stupid.
But luckily I was able to get it, so now I just have I have a bunch of Eevees, and I just named them really dumb Japanese names. They're all girls.
My luck.
Forcefully.
Oh, I have a Pokemon story for you too. So I was playing Black and White again finally to try and beat it, because I just don't think it's that great of a game. I think fundamentally, it didn't have the same, like, the other games you can play, like Gold and Silver, fucking fantastic games, because you play them and you're like, okay, well, there's all these new Pokemon, but like all my favorites are still here. Like, this is a good time. I like this.
Isn't Black and White though the one where they didn't allow any other gen Pokemon to show up until? I kind of liked that just because it limited, like, you didn't have to go, oh, who's this guy? Oh, he was from Gen 4, don't you remember? No. Yeah. Who's this guy? It was a bunch of new stuff.
I could say it could have been done well, but it just really, I don't know, the environment's really boring because it's kind of like an urban Pokemon.
Right.
Which feels weird. I don't know, there's like a lot of people and I don't really give a shit what they're doing because it's a Pokemon game.
I thought the characters were meh.
Yeah, there wasn't really a whole lot going on with that. Anyway, I had to Google these Pokemon.
Wait, who was the villain? Team Plasma or whatever?
Team Plasma, yeah.
Yeah, their like argument falls apart really quick when they're like, we don't want this thing. That's why we're going to, or like, what was it? We shouldn't have Pokemon be our slaves. That's why we're going to
train our Pokemon.
Train our Pokemon to
really
beat
strong.
the crap out of other ones and do terrorism. I mean, N was kind of neat, but in the end, it was boring. And the main villain was just like, eh.
Yeah, I don't know. So the whole game itself feels kind of blah.
I think I do remember that I finished it because there was a thing that, like, when you beat it, you could transfer all your Pokemon from one game to that. And I was like, I'm going to do that with Silver. Because I had done practically everything. New updates.
Yeah.
Windows things. I don't need them. And basically said, I want to start Silver over, but first I'm going to transfer every Pokemon I have into this, and I did. It was great. Hello, Village.
Is that 1 or 2?
I never played Black or White 2.
So I'm eventually probably going to. The issue why I'm playing through them all is I really, really loved Heart Gold and Soul Silver, and I put in so many hours that I want a direct link from that game to X and Y and Omega Ruby and Sapphire.
Can you transfer Black and White to X and Y?
Yes, you can.
Okay, then that's probably what I wanted to need to do.
Yeah, you can use it's a storage. I think it's a 3DS add-on.
Oh, yeah.
If it's still working. I'm pretty sure it is, though.
Or the online Pokebank also existed.
Yeah. Well, I think that shut down, but the one on...
Oh, my. I think one of my Eevees is on there. A really good one.
No. But anyway, I was trying to catch a... What is it? A Darmanitan?
It's like Deermud is the guy from Mortal Kombat. So
that big flaming eyebrow ape monster.
I think I've got it in my brain.
Yeah, it's like really round. He's got big knuckles. And a crocodile. I wanted to catch both of those because I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna have sweepers because this game's kind of not really tickling my fancy, so I'm just gonna run through it as fast as I can. So I need these two. So if I run through it, I mean I'm gonna spend 6 hours catching the perfect one of both of these, and it took me for fucking ever. So I was naming the crocodile Croco from Mario RPG and the big flaming monkey Darmanitan, Bonzon, which is it means like immovable mountain or something dumb. So I was like, I got really sick of trying to catch them, and so I caught one of these Darmanitan. I'm like, fuck it, your name's gonna be Man. Guess what? His stats are fucking perfect.
Man is the best.
I now have Man in my party, as well as a crocodile who I got fucking pissed off. I'm kind of tired of catching all these fucking mooks out here, so I named one Mook. So on top of my Sceptile, whose name is Dracula, I now have Dracula, Mook, and Man. My team's doing pretty well. Overall, would recommend. I'm gonna beam down and sell.
Hey, you should, once you're done selling things, you should come to me, to where I am.
Yeah.
Because I'm at a Hyodal village thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna use the warning, radiation levels on this planet extreme. I know, I'm
also at a sick dance party right now, and I'll light the stage on fire. Hey, I have the lightsaber now, what the heck?
I found that. Crazy flamey sword?
Don't you mean Giant Sword, the special? That's a good one. Game, good job. 10 on 10 naming schemes.
10 on 10.
I tried playing my DS and I forgot about it, but I remember what I did. I found Cave Story back on it.
Oh yeah,
because I bought it for the DS a long time ago and got stuck on one guy, and just said, "All right, screw this." I went back and was like, "I should try this again," and turns out super good. And finally beat that stupid guy that I got stuck on, And now and that's where I stopped because I'm like, now I'm lost because I don't know where to go.
And now I have no need to play this game anymore.
I'll come back to it in a couple of years and just replay it again. I remember someone telling me not to trade in my Polar Star, except I did the second time.
I just made rice pudding. Okay.
It makes me disappointed though because like the first thing you get, a Slim.
Ah, oh, man, eggs.
So you wasted time catching Pokemon with good IVs and garbage for story mode.
Yep, pretty much. I can't help it. That's how I play games, though. Like, I have that just fucking awful need to make sure it's really good. Because I know halfway through the game I'll get beat by somebody and be like, fuck, if I just would have made them good to begin with, I wouldn't be here.
I'm bad with IVs. Like,
I can't wrap my head around it. I mean, I can wrap my head around IVs. I just really don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't competitively play.
I had a friend who was very, like, super... It's like having a friend who is way into fighting games and wants to play all the time, and you're like, oh, and get wrecked and bodied every round, no matter what you do. Even if you start learning, it's like, well, this is actually not happening.
Like, yeah, it's too steep.
It was like that. He's like, hey, you want to do, like, a battle? I'm like, yeah, okay, that's not, you know, friendly and stuff. And he just stomps me. And I'm like, all right, cool. I'm apparently getting a posse going for each stupid thing going on here. I'm accepting every quest that's just like... I
want to come help. Oh, shit, I can make special fried rice. Ooh.
Special.
I don't know what's special about it, but I'll figure it out. I'm going to use the restroom, and I'll be right back.
All right.
By the way, I don't know if you saw on the Twitch channel, I changed your icon up a little bit, and I changed mine as well.
I have not.
Well, I decided to quit linking to Facebook because there's no one gives a shit about Facebook. So go to YouTube. Follow me on YouTube. Follow MaelstromTear on YouTube as well.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, if you want to do that thing for Alredix, that's his things at Alredix game. And no, that's Adam's. Don't give it to Adam's thing. He isn't here. He doesn't deserve that. I haven't even got to use it yet, but whatever. And then also, got my thing. It's not technically break time, so I guess maybe I should use the other one, which actually is out of date now because I don't use Terra anymore. So who cares? Let's skip back to the game so I don't get stuck on that page like I do most of the time, because I'm a freaking idiot. This game is lagging incredibly for me. It's probably because we're sharing screens on twitch.tv/Alredix. I don't know why, because I've got my own thing at twitch.tv/MaelstromTear, but shut up. I made this man a mask, and he didn't join my party. What a jerk.
What? What did I miss?
Oh, speaking of... Oh, no, there's a lot of things that we need to be doing. One of them is you getting over here and scanning all this, like, good stuff.
Okay.
Well, you need it for the Kyoto quest.
I've got, like, crap I wanted to make real fast, though. Well, by crap, I mean the shit in my inventory is wasting my time. I'm
one random object away from being done with it. Like,
oh wow,
the town or the city's pretty good. But I also accepted a whole bunch of quests. A lot of them that are like, hey, go break this thing that's outside. But apparently, I guess maybe they don't think I'm good enough. Like the characters are good enough, so they're like, oh, also here's a party member to like help you out. But since I accepted like 3 of them, there's just a bunch of people walking around going, hey, you need help? Hey, you want some help, sir?
Oh my god, I'm so fucking lost and scared. Help me. Okay. I kind of want to make another capture pod. I'm going to make another capture pod real quick. Boop. Made one.
Please don't tell me I can't find one item.
So you can make a pet healing station and literally make a Poke Center, or you could make a pet tether which ropes your pet to the location.
Interessant.
It's really seems pretty fucking useless, but
there's some options.
Sell my garbage. I gotta go
that was
buy
the
a
nightclub
frost
already
cow
went
real quick
there.
so we can make these items.
It's not this thing. That's the
Danger
Danganronpa.
planet. Oh, jumping into that planet makes me dead almost immediately? Question mark.
Okay. That sounds like a fun planet.
Yeah, because I wasn't wearing my radiation backpack, so I hopped down there, and it's like, yeah, you are about to die.
Get wrecked, son.
Thanks, planet. Yeah, so I had a cool story to tell you about the furnace we made, the smelter we made. So we got everything set up for it, and I wanted to melt both some aluminum and some brass. They have very different melting temperatures, and we had a little thin steel crucible when we were doing it. And I hadn't melted brass
real life,
before.
actually.
This is real life, yes.
Real life consequences.
So, with the whatever crucible going, like you drop an aluminum can in the middle of the crucible when it's all fired up and shit, and it melts within about 5 or 6 seconds, like liquid melts.
Nice.
Which is pretty cool. I'm gonna put my coffee in the fridge. So, we were doing that and just having a fucking grand old time. And I was like, well, we've got some depleted shells here. I want to see if we can't get the thing going for
Like
brass.
ladder?
So we threw in the brass and got it heating up, and we couldn't quite get the right temperature to have it start melting down. So I'm like, I guess we just have to get the thing hotter. So we amp it up, add more coal to it, get the airflow maximized, get this thing just fucking pumping.
This sounds like a recipe for disaster.
Well, we've melted the steel crucible once before, and I'm like, I really hope this one lasts. So we're getting it going, and the inside of the crucible starts glowing first yellow and then white. And I was like, oh, okay. Then the sparks and shit start coming out of the middle of it. And I'm like, I'm not really sure what kind of reaction's happening. Once the sparks kind of died down, the smoke started becoming solid.
Suddenly, like a portal from hell showed up, and like
I was like,
little caco demons started throwing out. Like,
I looked at my friend. I'm like, I'm pretty sure we just made asbestos. I think we're gonna die. So I was like, fuck it, we just got to keep going now. So we
can't stop now.
We keep it pumping, and yeah, everything turned out, I guess, okay. It got hella hot, and then it melted and became this really cool, glowing, crazy liquid, and we poured it out. I now have a little brass ingot, and it's pretty cool.
Okay, yeah. I assume that brass is like a really high temperature considering how hot, like, guns. I'm thinking of, like, light machine guns, how they just, like, barrels had to be replaced because they would just get so messed up that it's just like, well, that's fine, but the brass is still there. So
yeah, and it weighs like twice as much as aluminum too.
Yeah.
And we know that we have little ingots about half the size of another one, and it still weighs more.
Do you have like an ingot mold?
A muffin tin.
Oh, you know, only the highest quality.
Yeah, no, it works just fine. I just saw this garbage I don't need here.
Now you need one of those. You need like a little reverse brand, if I may say. Something that will have letters pop up on it.
Yeah, I would like to figure out how to do that, actually. I'm in the market for very weirdly enough, I'm in the market for a anvil.
That's okay.
Is this a sniper rifle?
Are you traveling back in time or something? Is that what's happening right now? Are you trying to make blacksmithing great again or something?
This thing's got a...
You're taking a live-action roleplay way too seriously.
A little bit, yeah.
All right. Speaking of going back in time, did I tell you about that one manga that I read? You know, the several hundred of them. Sengoku Strays.
I don't think you did, no.
It was it's a historical thing kind of about this chick goods, kind of almost Inuyasha-ish, which I was like, when I heard the plot synopsis of like, oh great, it's gonna suck. But lady gets thrown back in the time of the Warring States, and is like a kendo master, so she's really good at a sword, and accidentally becomes Nobunaga's like vassal.
Accidentally.
And then just meets a bunch of historical characters. It's like, go back in time, you know, his historical characters. Also, Nobunaga is a pretty big hot guy. And I thought it was like accidental shoujo, like, oh, of course it's going to be like, oh, I got the hots for him, but he's already in an arranged marriage. It doesn't, it's more of a shonen thing. It's just that a majority of the characters are guys because that's just the way of the history. Thing is, apparently I just have a knack for picking these things. It's like 13 something volumes long, gets to like chapter 40 something, and then just goes, oh, chapter last one. And I'm just like,
that's
fucking what? And I go
say,
online.
If you tell me like surprise incest was about to happen, I was gonna be like, I was gonna be so upset.
Great. Actually, that's a Lenny Loose Jocks joke, but 5 minutes later, great grandfather Oda Nobunaga. No, luckily there's someone, I think they have like a Tumblr page that's just like, I don't have the raws or I can't translate this. It's a really low quality thing, but here's basically the synopsis of what happened in these volumes. So because you probably found this looking for what the heck happened. So it's like. So it's like, it's hard to say because it was okay, it was good, the art was all right, and it was like each chapter was pretty decent length, like 40 something pages.
Have we talked about Shigurui Death Frenzy on this channel yet?
I think you told me about Shigurui once.
It's good. It's fairly historically accurate, but yeah, they did something like that too. There's this weird like side chapter where, I mean, it's kind of a cool read, I guess. Like, it's another samurai clan who knows like this crazy helmet splitting technique, and that's like what they do and how to join them. You have to be able to have a full samurai helmet tossed to you and split it in two in midair.
Of course, as one does.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, cool. But the story follows like this weird dude who's like kind of a toad, like he's real fucking ugly, but he's got the hots for like the leader of this clan's daughter, and in that time period means she's like kind of useless because it's either a son carries on your name or you marry off your daughter to somebody else. But like she has like a pseudo penis, and then some dude sees it.
No, hold on. Why don't you?
Yeah.
Back up a second.
Like I said, this whole chapter is fucking weird. So she's got like a pseudo dick, and then she
just
like
glossed over that really fast. Just
she kills somebody for finding it out, and then the frog dude was under the floorboards, and he's like, "Oh, but it's okay because I still have feelings for her." And then like the chapter ends.
It's a feminine dick though.
It fucking doesn't. It doesn't continue. That's all you know.
All right, bye. That's
like he. Yeah.
I don't want to say that's all I need to know, but I suppose that's all I really need to know. Whether or not.
Yeah. So in every other release I've seen of it, they're like, "Yeah, we went ahead and cut this chapter because fuck what." It doesn't affect any of the main cast. It is like somebody from miles and miles away. They don't interact until like the end. Like the end of the manga happens, and it has nothing to do with anything.
Well, I'm glad that happened. No, I'm not.
Yeah, it was something. All right.
Am I done with this? Ah, I am. Good. You can get almost everything in the city, but where I am, I'm now in ruins, so it's not
I'll have
the
to
same thing.
and take care of it.
It's
a
stupid far away. Like, I would almost want to think I should have made a checkpoint thing that said, this is the stupid Hyodal city. God damn it. Because, like, I don't want to go... there needs to be something to fix swimming. It's, or, like...
You get the ball.
Does the aqua ball work underwater, though?
I have absolutely no idea, actually.
If it does, then yeah, that would make me want it more than the spike ball.
Come here, cows. Don't you take my...
Ow.
That
Don't stop.
That cow.
Stop with the shooting me's. I like I like my blood where it is. Ow, ow, ow. It's okay. They're not very smart. Also, I stole a lot of stuff from everywhere. Well, the usual thing of Quest says, "Here, take this and go plant that." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'll go plant that."
Done.
Shake my
Done and
head.
done. See ya. Wait, where'd he go? If I get some grapes, I can make some pretty cool punch.
Well, you're in luck, mister. I have not only grapes, but also a grape seed.
I just planted some grapes. I'm waiting for the damn things to grow. I don't think I have the patience to wait around for it, though. So I'm probably gonna get the fuck off this planet. I'll make some roasted carrots to keep me company on the road.
I'm worried for your mental health if you need carrots to keep you company, like...
You're right.
Hello, Mr. Carrot. How are you doing today?
Oh, well, I'm doing all right. How are you doing?
Why is this happening?
Pokeball.
All right.
Can you? How do you name
Congratulations.
the captured things that you have captured?
I don't know. Put your head and shoulders.
Put this right here.
Turn.
There has to be a
return,
way.
Locate. These people even got lost. What the heck? There were guys that said, "Hey, we'll join you," like I was complaining about, and they did not follow me. Worth a damn.
So can you level your pets up then?
I don't know.
I feel like you should be able to.
Probably not. I'd say probably not, just because
Yeah.
they'd want you to get like newer ones on other planets that are better. You know,
Yeah, maybe.
the Pokemon Go thing of like, we could train you, or I could just catch this one that's like 10 times higher than you. So what was the point of getting you in the first place?
I'm gonna buy a frost cow. Once we have the frost cow, we've got pretty much. I gotta buy a fire and a frost cow though, and then I'll be over to where you're at. I'm doing like just really boring maintenance.
I'm just doing really boring shooting at people. What would be good right now? But these hunting spears would not be bad. Friggin' anything better than what I like. My sniper rifle does not do enough damage.
Let's see. Cryonic extract, perfect. Fire fluffalo, perfect.
Thought you would do better. No, that's not the spear.
Should I go ahead and buy the
Yes.
electric one, or should I buy more chickens? Probably more chickens.
Do cows
Maybe
dream of
2
electric
chickens.
boogaloos?
The world may never know. I could also get a hin that lays AA batteries. There's a bunch of...
That might actually be really useful, because AA batteries are one of those crafting materials that you need in the Durasteel range. That's just like,
Yeah.
like I don't. Where am I gonna find the time to get all these things?
All right, I got one. Oh, hey, what is this? Elegantly signed engineering lithograph.
Climbing over rocky mountains.
I don't really know what that is, so I'm gonna avoid that right now.
It's a song from Pirates of Penzance.
Spooky pumpkin head.
Did I never get here? Tech card. All right, we're done.
Congrats.
Pack it up, boys. I also never did go to this spot, I guess, because there's junk everywhere. I just wanted the tech cards, man. Now I can get a sprint or the ball, and I will actually take one for the team and get the aqua ball, because like screw everything else. So now I have to return.
Are you just gonna be a fish
Shoot.
man? I actually like that.
Really more, I just want to see what it does at this point. Like,
What's this?
two stop,
Ooh,
teleshop.
that does look kind of cool. I just enjoy that look. I'm gonna keep this hoe on me. keep a Pokeball in my inventory.
You
I
should
like
keep
that
2
shield.
at your side. Like,
Keep my side hose.
all right.
Chicken egg.
Aqua Saphir.
Stop closing both fucking doors. Dickhead.
It's weird though. I can still jump, and it's pretty much just a better version of the Morph Ball, which I guess is kind of nice. I'll complain the most. Yeah, you need your hose, man.
I'm gonna make a.
So says 99.
I have a little ornate wood.
Forces
Alredix
us to
needs his
chat.
hose. Right here. It's gonna be a little bit of an inhumane chicken coop, but that's
3-point
fine.
dive. Nope. The Aqua Ball lets you move fast on the top
Oh.
of the water.
Well, that's
like
about useless, no, isn't it?